Hey everybody, greetings from beautiful Ireland. It's DannyZ and his sleeping sidekick Bandit. We are coming to you from the heart of the DannyZ production studio. That same studio that's brought to you such classics as Bandit, Band in Belarus, Crazy Krakow, and most recently Oktoberfest 2012. Bandit and I just wanted to take a second to thank everybody for taking the time to watch our videos. We hope you've had as much fun watching as we've had as much fun starring and producing these films. So thank you. So 5 months has gone by, and Vicky and I have been here in Ireland adjusting to the culture, the weather, and the food. And we've had a tremendous time. It's also given us a wonderful opportunity to travel to some places that we've never dreamed of. And you've seen some of that through these films. So I hope that makes up for the promise that I made to some of you that I'd be blogging most of our adventures. But fingers crossed, I will get a blog up and we'll go more in detail of some of the things that I've learned here and have been able to accomplish while we've been living here in Ireland. So, speaking of accomplishments, I've learned to my way around iMovie. So tonight, while Vicky's away, Dan will play, and usually Dan plays with fire. But considering where we are, rainy, cold, damp Ireland, fire's really not an option right now. So I decided to mess around with some more features in iMovie, namely the capture function and some of the voiceover functions as well. So tonight I'm going to take you on a little tour of one of my running routes from Malahide down to Portmarnock. Today was a typical Irish weather day. The sun came out for a little bit, clouded up, it rained, the wind picked up, the rain picked up, and when the wind and the rain picked up, it felt like ice pellets on your face. So today, during the run, I saw crazy stuff, and namely the tides were nuts, and some of the waves were just majestic. So I filmed some of it all with my iPhone, so I figured I'd take a chance and put some of these together. So if you're still watching, thank you, and if you continue to watch, you'll see some of the things that I saw today on my adventure. So Vicky and I are really looking forward to getting back home to the States so we can cheers with everybody. So until we do, here's the best I got. Sláinte. Till we see you all again soon. Okay, here's a map via the Nike Plus running app of my route from Malahide down to Portmarnock and back, which is about an 8-mile trip. This route takes you down an amazing stretch of coastline along the Irish Sea. Here we're taking a look at Malahide Beach just as the tide is coming in. I think we still had about an hour until high tide when this video was shot, and as you can see, it's rolling in pretty fiercely. Now you may recognize this beach because this was the beach that Band in Belarus was shot. Obviously it looks a lot different here because the tide is in, but when the tide is out, the beach is amazing. And here we'll see a picture of how big this beach can really be when the tide is low. And here's a shot of some waves crashing on rocks. Now I've made it down to Portmarnock Beach, which in my opinion on a beautiful day can really rival some of the best beaches in Hawaii. Take a look at what I mean. I took this picture from earlier this summer. And here's a little known fact, Ireland has surfers. I saw this guy out there as I was scanning the coastline. I wasn't sure what that little black dot was, and it turned out to be a surfer. He did pretty good, despite the conditions. Surf's up. And this was cool. I'm just taking some pictures of, again, waves crashing on steps. And here comes this guy, out of nowhere, this dog, just appeared. So I'm filming him for a little bit, and I see him looking at the water, he's looking at the water, checking it out. Nope, not today, not going to run in the water today. So he decides to leave, but he's still a little curious, so I'm just filming again. He wants to come back, I think, and play back in the water. So here he comes again, and trotting along, trotting along, trotting along. The waves are just getting a little too much for him, so he decided he's out of here. He's not going to mess around with this. So, still, no owner in sight. That's what you see a lot around here. Just dogs just wandering around, and their owners could be far off in the distance. So I guess this guy's going home. Alright, 6 kilometers down, 6 kilometers back to Malahide. I'll let you translate that into miles. And I'll translate this for you. This says, "Welcome to Portmarnock." Now when I shot this video, I thought it made for some cool footage, but then I was messing around with some of the features and I decided to speed it up and I thought it made it look even cooler. So here's some more waves crashing on rocks. And then this guy happened, just cutting the grass. And now we're back into Malahide, as we're greeted by these beautiful gardens and the Malahide slogan, which is, "Malahide has it." I just hope it's not contagious. The things Malahide does have is a beautiful marina. Here you see a fishing boat docked there. Some days, if you're lucky, you'll actually see the fishermen coming in selling their catches directly to the restaurants up the street in the village. And this was my welcome back. I didn't believe that the road was really flooded, so I decided to take a closer look. Yeah, it flooded. Well, we're now at the end of my video. Thanks a million for watching, I do appreciate it. And I thought I'd leave you with this, a beautiful rainbow that I captured a few weeks ago, stretching across the entire Malahide Inlet. I'm really going to miss these. Cheers, everybody.